And staying in the United States, more than 2,000 pro-Palestine protesters marched around the Democratic National Convention's arena in Chicago, demanding an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. The demonstrators rallied to the Israeli Consulate in the Windy City. And what started out as a peaceful protest quickly turned violent as demonstrators clashed with police officers right outside the Israeli Consulate. Chicago police detained at least 56 people as the remaining protesters camped outside the consulate chanting slogans like "Free, Free Palestine." The demonstrators urged the Biden administration to place an arms embargo on Israel over its war in Gaza, which has killed thousands of civilians.
Our message is to tell the Democratic Party, to tell the DNC, not in our name, not with our tax dollars, not with U.S.-made weapons. Enough is enough. An arms embargo must be imposed against the apartheid regime of Israel.
Meanwhile, angry protesters who claim to be Democrat supporters threatened that they would not vote for the party if the Biden administration fails to deliver on securing a ceasefire in Gaza.
We're here to send a message to the DNC because Chicago actually has one of the largest Palestinian communities in the entire nation. We literally have a place on Google called Little Palestine, and the Democratic Party will not get our vote if the genocide in Gaza doesn't end immediately. Our vote matters, and we know that.
Now, despite the clashes, the turnout at the rally was one of the largest among pro-Palestine protests this week. At least 200 social service groups orchestrated the rally and drew one of the largest gatherings of Palestinian American families. The greater Chicago area remains one of the largest populations of Palestinians outside Gaza. Meanwhile, parents of Israeli American hostages also spoke at the Democratic Convention and urged the Biden administration to secure the release of captives still being held by Hamas.
We want our son and another 108 hostages to come home. We need these leaders to figure out the mechanism to make it happen. We keep hearing we're close, and then something falls apart. We need to get it so that these leaders understand that these are real people, real lives across the region who are impacted by this situation, and they need to figure out the details so that we could bring these people home and move the region forward.
With the pro-Palestinian protesters demanding a ceasefire and Israel families demanding a hostage release, President Joe Biden and his team are staring at a dilemma on how to best resolve tensions at home and in the Middle East. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
Kamala, you're fired.
I say, bring it on.
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill. We know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree. One tree for humanity. One tree for Mother Earth. One tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished. attendees, what can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital,